Now, this is a shock to Moses, first of all, that he left Zimbabwe, escaping the floods. Now he receives and becomes a victim of a flood in a place which he thought would never have floods. Second of all, it's a shock to the whole of Soweto and the entire country. So this led us to initiating a project. Initially, we have a project which has been running for 2 years, I and a group of friends. We go into primary schools, teach them the theoretical side of climate change and also the practical side of dealing with climate change. This is by practical interaction with the children. We show them or make them understand power and water conservation, land pollution, and the importance of planting trees. This is how to plant a tree and how to care for a tree. So after the Soweto incident, we thought, well, we might as well not only plant trees to soak up CO2 emissions, but rather to plant trees to minimize the effects of future floods in Soweto. Because what had happened is that when Soweto was extended, they had removed a whole lot of trees, which is the government had removed a whole lot of trees, a whole lot of vegetation so that they can make spacing for housing. So the trees which were there, which would serve as a defense mechanism from the natural elements for the infrastructure, were not there anymore. So we currently are working with the government in that regard, in planting more trees, in making trees and saving the infrastructure which is still left. Because what we saw as a group is that this problem of climate change is as serious as HIV/AIDS. It's as serious as youth unemployment. This problem, ladies and gentlemen, is as serious as apartheid. And we need a response to match that. Thank you.
The question is, should we be doing this alone, or should you be joining us?
What is your wish, and what are you going to do about it?
Come and fill the boat that we had laid in front of you. Thank you very much.
Happy, Lavinia, Lauren, Lynn, thank you very much. And our thanks also go to the British Council, who worked with these young people in a project round the world to give people a voice on this subject.
There's a lot of families who live on the mountain. If there's no ice, if there's no mountain, they will be starving.
Con la escasez del agua tenemos bastante problema porque a veces hay agua, a veces no hay agua y a veces el agua es turbio.
Don't address this issue. The political, social, and economic implications will go much, much more beyond a single figure of 100, 200, 400, or $600 million. It's a conflict.
And it's time for our keynote address. I have great pleasure in introducing